Hello, everybody. Now, if you're here to find out the secret to winning the car or the home, you're in the wrong spot. I only have one secret to winning the car, and that is to buy raffle tickets in local church raffles. The smaller the church, the better. Basically, if you have $100 to spend on the raffle, with a modest-sized church, you have a pretty good chance of winning. But other than that, I don't have any secrets. So if that's what you're looking for, please go somewhere else. Now, before getting into freebies, instant win contests, and sweepstakes, you need to do two things that will not cost you any money at all. The first is get a separate email address. I use AOL Mail because it allows me to create folders, and once you start winning, especially food items and electronic gift cards, you'll want a separate folder for those. The second thing you'll want to do is go to Google and get a Google voicemail account. Because if you're not careful, there are some contests that are scams, and they will call you day and night. So get the number, because every contest will require a phone number. Very occasionally, especially if you won the big prize, they will call you. So occasionally check that voicemail. And when I say occasionally, I mean once a week if you've entered contests with a super major prize you're hoping to win. So yeah, check that once a week to see if you got any voicemails. Should take you about 1 minute a week. I use 3 sites for freebies: freebieshark.com, crazyfreebie.com, and tryspree.com. Now, tryspree.com has an automatic entry feature for the freebies. Do not use this. It does not work. It doesn't take that long to enter each freebie, your name, address, etc., because your autofill will do that after a few turns. I will have links to every site I mentioned in the description. Now, the easiest way to score big when you're starting this is with freebies. Most freebies will take 4 to 8 weeks to arrive initially. Some less, some more. 8 weeks is the maximum generally. I have found about 4 weeks is the average. So it's going to take you a month or two before you start seeing your mailbox full of goodies. But trust me, it's going to happen. Now, when you start, you'll want to go deep into the freebie site. Some freebie sites will tell you if a freebie is expired, but with little minor freebies, you're probably not going to know that. But I have gotten free t-shirts. I've gotten 3 t-shirts in the last year. 2 were contest wins, and no, 1 was a contest win, and 2 were outright freebies. Those are always very nice to get. One great way to get freebies is through pinchme.com. Don't bother with their Sample Tuesdays, which is every month. Use the Quiz Me program, which you can access through the menu or in the upper right hand corner of the page. The avatar link looks like either a tire or a poker chip. Here we have a very typical 300-point Quiz Me box from Pinch Me. This will vary depending on your profile. Obviously, if you're a man, you're not going to be getting facial cleansing oil. But everything else here is very general purpose. So yeah, that's a typical 300 point box. They also have a 1,000 point box and a 3,000 point box, but those take a lot of time to get to. You can get 300 points a week by spending just a few minutes trying to find quizzes. The quizzes range from about 5 minutes to 30 minutes. Two other great ways to get freebies and contest wins is through Twitter and Facebook. If you go to freebieshark.com on the Sunday mail call, you'll find links to their Facebook page and to their Facebook group. And the Facebook group has a few people who actually do most of their freebies and wins on Facebook. So you'll be able to find those people if this is your way of wanting to do freebies. Now, unless you are using freebieshark.com for instant win games and contests, you absolutely 100% need to read the terms of service. When I started, I read the terms of service for months for each new contest, so I probably read through about 100 of them. Probably closer to 200. Close enough. And got very familiar with them. So I found after a few months I could 100% trust every contest on freebieshark.com was not a scam. And trust me, there are thousands of freebie scams out there. Matter of fact, I came across a contest on a major YouTube celebrities makeup website, and I read the terms of service, and basically they said if we don't have the prize, we're not going to award it, which means they weren't going to award anything at all. It was just a way to get names for advertising. And yes, every contest and freebie is looking for your name. Some make it a requirement to subscribe to their email list, and others don't. But even if it's a requirement, you can immediately unsubscribe. Again, another reason to have an email address that is separate from your primary email address. Now, it's not just that these scam contests are looking for your information for their use. They're looking to sell your information and sell it and sell it. So you could be getting, one scam contest could get you spammed by 3 or 4 dozen companies. So please use a separate email address. And if you're not familiar with the site, read the terms of service. Okay, sorry I had to spend so long on the legal stuff, but I am very much looking to protect you. Now, I have been doing freebies, contests, and instant win games for 18 months. I actually won my first major prize about 3 months in. It was a grill set worth about $70. It was portable. I actually gave that away because I can't have a grill at my apartment complex. I've done that with most of my freebies and such, or they've been Christmas presents. Many have been charitable donations. So I know there's at least one woman on freebieshark.com in the Sunday mail call who gets almost all of her Christmas presents through freebies and contest wins. So, but, she spends a lot of hours doing this, but you can still make out big, even with a few minutes a day. And this is what I'm going to be telling you, how to do this. There's actually two theories on how you should enter instant win games and contests. One says enter the contest with the smallest prizes because fewer people enter those. The other theory is enter the contest with the most prizes because you have a better chance of winning, even though more people enter those. I have tended to find that contests that run about 4 months with 8,000 prizes are my most profitable. But I've won in very small contests and very big contests. This year I have won approximately $300 in gift certificates, Visa or Walmart. Probably another $100 in food prizes. And probably another $200 to $300, no, probably closer to $500 in other prizes. This sweater I won in a Miller Lite game, which they run about 3 times a year. I've got 2 other Miller Lite prizes in the last year, and this ugly sweater has an approximate retail value of $70. This Yeti double insulated tumbler, $70. Won that in a Dunkin' Donuts contest. The current Dunkin' Donuts contest is giving away gift cards, and I've won a $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. The Carhartt sock cap, I think, was about $20 retail value. And I do not spend a lot of time doing this, although I actually do have a little bit more time than most people because I ride the bus, but still, you can do this in 15 to 20 minutes a day. I cannot emphasize strongly enough being a detective and making sure a freebie site you are using or contest site has legitimate contests and information. Like I said, use freebieshark.com as your measuring stick. It is a fantastic site. When I was first in the freebie game, and this was a year ago last May, I came across a fairly decent website. I didn't like how the links worked and such, but it was a fairly decent national website for contests and freebies. Excuse me. And the site had a very large section about how the owner of the site in the pre-internet days was earning trips and cars, multiple trips. And this was actually to entice you to subscribe to their website for local contests, which have a much better chance of winning. I will agree with that. Unfortunately, in the modern era, 90% of your local contests that would be on the subscription page are from radio stations. And once upon a time, this was a great way to win prizes. But now, unless you're in a tiny micro radio market, I'm talking you don't have neighbors for 5,000 miles, your radio station is part of a network. So while it seems like a local contest, it's actually a national contest, and your chances of winning the big prize are nil. Las Vegas odds for impossible is 1,000,000 to 1. And these contests the odds are greater than that. So don't waste your time. So yeah, if you run across any websites offering a premium service to get the best contest. Ignore that. Don't waste your money. Okay, let's get into the fun stuff. Instant win contests. These are fun. They are great. And you know right away if you've won a prize. You won't know if you've won the big prizes, but they're minor prizes, $75 and less. You'll know right away. I've won movie tickets, t-shirts, fast food, huge, high-value coupons, and I can't remember it all. Actually, when I first started really winning and getting a lot of freebies in, I started a notebook. Kept that up for about 8 months, and the last few months of 2018, September through the end of the year, I had over 1,000 free items and multiple nice contest wins. Are you going to win every day, every week, every month? No, you will go through dry spots. It may take a while before you have your first win. You may not know you had your first win for a couple of months when it shows up in the mail. That happened with my first win. Got home one day and there was a great big box on the porch. So be patient. This is a long-term process. The third rewards program I use, and technically it expires at the end of the year, but it was supposed to expire at the end of last year. And my belief is because they just added a new level of rewards called Extreme Rewards, it will go on through at least another year. And this is called Do Nation Rewards. And obviously you get the points for buying Mountain Dew. A 2 liter is 100 points. A 20-ounce bottle is 50 points. 1 liter bottle is 100 points. I think a 12-pack is 150 points, not your best value unless you get a great sale on Mountain Dew. But, you know, if you're using cans and that's your preference, that's perfectly fine. So, with Mountain Dew rewards, I think the lowest value prize right now, and the lowest value prize I've gotten, which was this Walking Dead hat, was 500 points. They do have several options in that range. And these vary regionally. Currently, in my region, the highest value item is 7,500 points, which is 9,500 points, but that's for a wakeboard, and we don't have that much water here in Indiana. Before we leave the world of instant win contest and instant win sweepstakes and contests, I just want to say that the games on your instant win contest are for show. You should find a link if you don't want to play the game that says, show me if I've won. Basically, the computer sets times, and the first person to enter after that time wins the prize. You know, the games are just for fun. Some of them are scratch-offs. None of them take very long, maybe 10 seconds or so. But if you're impatient, just click the other link. Okay, a third and the easiest way to get freebies is through reward points. For example, Kellogg's Family Rewards. I'm sure you're all familiar with the Kellogg's brand. And to find out which items are eligible for points, just look at the packaging. There'll be a small square on the top of the box. that says Kellogg's Family Rewards. So this is a great way to earn free stuff for stuff that you are already purchasing. You have to submit your receipts. Now, Kellogg's Family Rewards is a very long-term program. For the most part, they do have lots of very low-point items for your children, basically downloads and stuff you can print off. You can also enter their contests using their points. But to get the big stuff, you need a whole lot of rewards. I think like a stainless steel water bottle like this, if I remember correctly, was about 20,000 points, and most of your items are around 100 points. So, again, long-term program. Another rewards program I use is through Marlboro Rewards. I don't smoke Marlboros, but I find all the codes because people throw their packages away, and I live in a neighborhood with lots of litter bugs. But I'm sure you have friends and family that probably smoke Marlboro, and if they're not participating in Marlboro Rewards, you can get their codes free, 30 codes a month, which is 3,000 points. They also allow you to earn another 300 points a month, and in a month you can start getting freebies from them. This stainless steel double insulated mug, I think was 6,500 points, 2 months worth of reward points. You can get a Zippo lighter for 5,000 reward points. And many other great small items for less than that, less than 1,000 points. The rewards also go up to about 65,000 points for a pair of leather boots. Bluetooth speakers, I think, are around 30,000 points. And we're talking good quality, big Bluetooth speakers. So definitely worth your time if you can get a hold of the codes. And that's what the code looks like. With Kellogg's Family Rewards and Do Nation Rewards, you have to submit your receipts online to get your points. Mountain Dew Rewards, about half the time, will send me an email asking for more information. So look for that about a day after you submit a receipt. And since you'll have your receipt on your phone, it's pretty easy to answer. They basically just want to know what you purchased, the size, the quantity, the store, date, and time. So that's pretty simple. I've never had Kellogg's Family Rewards ask me for more information. Probably because they get fewer people doing it. I don't know. But either way. Now, being the intelligent person you are, I'm sure you realize you can find receipts everywhere. I probably find more receipts than most people because I use public transportation and walk everywhere. And like I said, my neighbors are litter bugs. So I've gotten several hundred Mountain Dew points through receipts, and the same with Kellogg's Family Rewards. Read the rules on submitting the receipt. They are very specific, especially for Kellogg's Family Rewards. God, are their requirements very specific. Basically, they want to see all four corners of the receipt, and if it's a long receipt, you can submit it in several parts. So this is how you can win very big in the freebie, instant win, and sweepstakes games, plus the rewards games. I hope you find this information helpful and that it will help you pile up the gifts under the Christmas tree next year. Thank you very much.